Hey everybody, welcome to your upper body core strength class today. We're going to be focusing on the upper body. So just like our other workouts, it's going to be a minute of work, 20 seconds of rest. We'll go through all of our exercises and then we'll do it again for 2 rounds. You'll need a mat today, maybe a pillow if your knees get sore while you're leaning on the ground. Other than that, bring your positive attitude and let's do this. All right, everyone, the first thing we're going to do are elbow side twists. So you are going to get flat on your mat. Your knees and hips are going to be in line. Your elbows are going to be on the ground. And we are going to open up to one side as far as you can go. So we're going to do this for a minute. Remember, it's not about the amount of reps. It's about the quality of the twist. So let me go ahead and get our timer started. Let's do it. Twist open as far as you can go on here. So we're working on upper back, T-spine mobility. You'll feel this through the shoulders. You'll probably feel a stretch. It's going to be all good work. Your core should be engaged through this to help protect the lower back. And all of us have different ranges of mobility for the upper body. So as long as you're feeling some mobility and stretch, you are doing it right. So keep going. All right, go ahead and stop. There's our minute. We're gonna flip to the other side and do the same workout. You can stay in the same position if you want. I just like facing you. All right, let's go ahead. Get down and ready into our position. Oh, this one's gonna be harder for me because I feel like I'm going downhill a bit more. All right, go ahead and open that side. This side is definitely more limited for me. You'll probably feel the same thing, but just keep working on this. Make sure your hips stay square. You're just rotating the upper body. Think of T-spine only here. Shoulders, upper body. Great job, go ahead and stop. All right, our next exercise is staff pose. So this is a reverse tabletop. I'll show it both ways. The reverse tabletop, hands can be forward, side, whatever's comfortable for you. You're gonna lift up to a tabletop and back down. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you the alternate. If you wanna do it with straight legs, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So pick which version works best for you. So let's keep going. You'll feel nice stretch through the shoulders, through the chest in this one. Make sure that you're bringing the hips up as high as you can, so you're engaging the glutes, but you're going to feel core engagement through this exercise as well. Nice job, keep it going. Core is always engaged, protecting the lower back. Last one. And down. All right, our next one is going to be a side plank. So we are just going to hold this pose for a minute. You can do a side plank on the elbow or straight arm, whatever feels good for you. Just make sure that your elbow and your shoulder and your wrist are in line. Feel free to drop that bottom knee also if that's a bit tough for you. So go ahead, get into your plank position, and we will hold. This top arm, you can rest it on the hip too. No worries. It's like choose your own adventure. Make it as hard as you want it to be, right? Good job. Keep holding this. Forget to smile. That always helps make it easier. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just getting your mind off of this pose. Good job. Keep holding it. If it's starting to hurt, drop that knee, remember. We don't want things to hurt here. Push it, yes. Hurt, definitely not. You're reaching towards the sky. A few more seconds. And you are done. Okay, good, and go to the other side. Again, this one's gonna be tough for me because it's downhill, so if you're doing this on flat surface, that's the most desirable course of action here. All right, so go ahead and get set up. Remember, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Press up into that straight line. Oh, this downhill is tough. And then reach to the sky, hand on the hip. Drop that knee if you need to. Working on strength here. And smile. We're getting our core strong, it's a good thing. And that upper body mobility. We do the hard work now. We won't be doing any side planks on the trail, so it's a good thing. Ooh, my arm is shaking on this side. Your obliques are probably screaming at this point. Make sure your core is totally engaged. Keep going. A few more seconds. Go ahead and drop down. Okay, the next thing we're gonna work on are Supermans. So go ahead and lay flat. Your arms can be straight forward, or you can do the cactus arm, side arm here. So we're gonna engage everything and bring it up, and then back down. So 1 minute of that. Let's go ahead and get started. Job. Make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders in this move. So shoulders are still down in the back. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together, squeezing everything together to lift it up off the ground. Neck comes up when you're coming up. Last one. Nice job. Okay, you are not gonna like me for this one. We are gonna do a hollow hold. So, you are going to basically pretend that you are a hollow boat and you're gonna hold it. If you wanna bring this up higher, you can do that, but it's gonna be a static hold for a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll probably rotate in between the two here. But just hold it as long as you can. You can always bend the knees a bit. Try to keep those shoulders off the ground if you can. If you need to drop out of it, come back right in. Take a rest. I know this one isn't easy. Keep going, keep that core engaged. Lower core engaged. So you're not putting a lot of pressure on the low back. If the low back's starting to hurt, bring the knees in, that's no problem. We just want to feel that core engagement through here as we're doing this pose. Beautiful. All right, go ahead, relax. Our last pose for this round is going to be plank shoulders taps. So we'll do that and then we'll reset our whole program here. So go get into a solid plank if that's what you want. You can also do this on your knees. Combination of both. You're just going to bring one hand up, other hand up. So let's go ahead and get started. Strong core. Try to keep the hips level. There'll be some movement, but try to not do a lot of rocking back and forth. Make sure that the back is as straight as possible. So not a lot of rounding of the back. If this gets too tough, drop to the knees. Just continue with the movement. Again, try to keep that core stability. You're doing great, guys. Sure to breathe, keep it going. You can also do this with this. If you've got wrist issues, that's no problem. Do whatever works for you. A few more. Nice job. All right, we're gonna do it all again. Remember to take some sips of water as you need to. So the first thing we're gonna do again are the elbow side twists. So into puppy pose. Elbows down. And open up to the side. Let's go ahead and get going. Keep the hips square. You're just opening up the elbow to the side. Core is engaged. Remember, it's not a race for reps. It's as complete of a movement that you can do. Keep it up. Nice job. One more. Great job. Okay, so we're done with that side. We're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna stay in this position this time because my doing this downhill was a bit sore, but same movement, opposite side. Go ahead and get in position. And begin. It's amazing what a little bit of an incline does because I feel like I can move much better when I'm not facing downhill. And keep the core engaged. Great to start building strength, especially in the back of that shoulder blade. This also is a great movement for posture. One more. All right, go ahead and relax. Okay, our next is our staff pose or our tabletops, whichever you did last time. Hands are either forward or out to the side, whatever is comfortable for your wrists and elbows and shoulders. You can also do this as a fist if you want. So whatever works for you. I'm gonna do tabletop, so let's go ahead and get started. Press up to a flat tabletop or as high as you can go, back down. You'll engage the entire core and the glutes to get that tabletop up. And you'll feel a nice stretch through the front of the shoulders and pecs. Don't forget to breathe, it's important. Nice job, keep it going. Okay, last one. And drop. Okay, next we're gonna do our side planks. So whatever you did on the first side, remember your options are elbow, straight hand. You could go knee down like I'm doing here, or knee out. So choose your own adventure. Let's go ahead and get started. Good for balance. This pose is actually really good for those of us with scoliosis as well. It's really strengthening for the core and the muscles that surround the spine. So don't skip this if you are one of those that have back problems, sore backs, all the funky curves that we get from carrying equipment over the years. Smile also, that's also part of this pose. Stay strong, make any adjustments that you need. Almost there. Beautiful, go ahead and drop. All right, same thing, other side. I'm just gonna flip to this side because of the whole downhill situation. I didn't plan that one out very well. Go ahead and do whatever you did on the other side. So elbow, wrist, fist, or knee down, or straight. Let's go ahead and get into position and begin. See, even though I'm facing away, I can still tell if you're smiling or not. So make sure you're adding that part of this pose. Reach that up to the sky. Engage the core, nice strong straight line. You guys are doing great. I can still see you, stay strong. Nice job, keep it strong. Adjust if you need to. And we are done with that pose. All right, nice job. Okay, we're gonna do our Superman. So flat on the mat, cactus arms, or straight up. Just remember to not shrug the shoulders. Shoulders stay down the back in this move. So go ahead and get into your Superman position. Arms in position. Now everything lifts up. Let's get started. So engage all the way up and down. Up. Engage all the way through the back. Your glutes will feel this. Your shoulder blades should be squeezing together in this. Engaging your lats. Everything engaged here for a strong core, strong back. Maybe even give it an extra second at the top for a good squeeze. Last one. And relax. Okay, let's do our hollow hold or our boat pose, whichever you ended up doing. So our hollow hold, remember, is a little bit lower, more higher and knees bent if we're doing boat. So pick your boat of choice and let's go ahead and go. So hold for a minute, adjust as you need to. I'm doing more of a boat this time. This was actually my least favorite pose in yoga for the longest time because I was never doing it right and I was always rounding my back and I wasn't keeping my back straight. So once I learned to really engage the core in this pose, and keep my core strong and my back straight, the pain in my lower back started to go away in this pose. So if it's tough for you, you can always start to grab the legs a little bit or lower them, and just make sure that the back is as straight as possible in this pose, because that will protect your lower back. And then maybe you won't hate this pose so much. I hated this pose for a long time. Keep breathing. We're almost there. And relax. Okay, we are down to our last pose. It's our shoulder taps. So go ahead and get into a good plank position on your wrists or fists, whatever works. Knees or a full plank. And we will finish this workout by our taps. Let's go ahead and get started. Hips are straight. You can widen your feet a bit for a more solid base, but just bring that other hand up, tap the opposite shoulder. Do your best to keep the hips square, core stable. Take the rounding out of the back. So nice straight line, and tap it out. Job. Keep it going. This last exercise, we're going to be done. A couple more. And relax. You did it. We're all done. Let's go ahead and take just a second to stretch out the upper body. So go ahead and cross one of the arms. Nice shoulder stretch since we were opening up the shoulders and doing a lot today. Try to relax the shoulders, take a few deep breaths. I'm sure this class wasn't your favorite. These are a lot of hard exercises, but we have to do them. They're really efficient. Let's go the other side. And they will help with your back strength and making your time on the trail more enjoyable while you're carrying a pack. All right, good. Stand up with me if you're not already stood up. So hands clasped behind the back and just press straight down. You're gonna feel this as a nice chest stretch. A few more. Go ahead and take left hand, grab it with the opposite wrist and lean, feel nice. Side body stretch. Try to keep that bicep parallel to your ear. Then switch to the other side. So grab the opposite wrist, pull that arm over, bend to the side, nice side stretch. All right, shake it out. And you are done for today. I'm gonna get back on the trail. I'll see you next time. Bye.